We are in here. We are live, and pretty much almost ready to go. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a safe, fun, and productive day. What's today? Today's Thursday. Couple days before Christmas. Hope everyone already went out and got all the gifts that they need to get for their families and their friends and all that stuff. And yeah, hope everyone's having a great day so far. If you're new to the live stream, see some people are coming through. How we doing? Yeah, so if you happen to be new to the live stream, if you happen to be a new subscriber, if you happen to be a new follower, anything like that, or if you're just coming in, chiming in to have fun, my name is El Marquis. I'm a musician, rapper, record producer, unashamed Christ follower. The purpose of all the content that I make, as well as these live streams in particular, is to entertain, empower, and inspire online producers, independent artists, and yeah, and basically what I do over here on the live stream is I make a beat live, start to finish. I break down the process of my thought process of what I'm doing as I'm making the beat, and also in the meantime, I want people to come through. Bruno says, hey, El Marquis, how are you doing? Doing well, Bruno. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so I also want people to come through to the live stream and ask any questions that they have about music production, music business, anything in the music industry, tips on how to get your music out there if you're an artist or if you're a producer trying to get connected with other artists, or even if you're a producer who releases your own music like I do, for example. Yeah, I want the floor to be open, basically to interact with each other, share some good, positive, fun vibes, and also you really just have a place where you can get some entertainment or some education. Same thing that I get from a lot of the producers who I happen to watch and look up to myself. So looks like we're all ready to go. I think I just got to do one thing. I need to set my audio up correctly in Logic. Other than that, we're pretty much ready to go. And one more thing, actually, before I forget, I just started a Discord server just a few days ago, actually. And yeah, I was working on Discord, or I started the Discord server like a while ago, and I just never finished it. So now I'm at a good enough spot with it now to where I'm comfortable with sharing it. It's still a work in progress. There's still some things that I can probably work on and improve, because I'm still studying how to use Discord in the first place. But I'm actually about to drop the link to it in the chat. Let me share my screen actually so you can see it first of all. Where's the thing? Right here. So this is the Discord server right here. Have a couple different chat rooms in there. One of the ones that I definitely want to make use for this live stream actually is the music feedback section. So that way, if you have any songs or beats that you want to receive feedback on, we can do that over here in the live stream. A lot of times when I come on here, people do ask for feedback on their music, and which that in itself is great. But sometimes a lot of times actually people ask in the middle of the live stream. So then it's like I'll be making a beat, and then someone will ask, and then I'll want to give them feedback during it. But sometimes it can feel like a little bit, I don't know. It doesn't feel as organized as it could be. So I would rather just have either just a section or a segment of the live stream that's dedicated to feedback, or maybe even eventually turn the live stream into just beat and song feedback later down the line as more people start coming through and asking for feedback. So I'm gonna drop the link. I gotta sign back into my chat over here on my computer really quick. Just log me out. I'm about to drop the link to the Discord right now. Let's see. I gotta log in all this stuff. My bad. 1 second. Okay. Now I gotta do all. What's going on? Okay, my bad. Official Swaggy Ryan, how you doing? While I'm doing this, Bruno asks, do I make money off making music? Yes, I do. I generate income with music from selling beats to other artists, from running studio sessions out of my home studio, the one that you see me in right now. Also, the music that you're hearing right now, the music that you're hearing in the background is actually my music. So every time that someone plays that music off of Spotify or Apple Music, excuse me, I generate money that way as well. What else do I do? I also am getting into, I'm working on, oh, sorry, my bad. Excuse me. I'm also working on actually making sample packs for for producers rather, to purchase down the line. I have some free ones on my website right now, but eventually I want to actually start selling them. So that's another way I generate income. I offer consultation services to producers and to artists if they have questions about where they want to take their careers, or they have any questions like, you know, if they need me to walk them through certain things like how to register the music with BMI or ASCAP or just different things like that. So to answer your question, yes, I do make money off of music from multiple ways, and yeah, and there are several ways that you can. Oh, I forgot. Even though I also perform every now and then, performing is not like a main source of income, but every now and then I'll do shows where I'm performing songs that I wrote, and I'll get paid from that as well. So yeah, so there are multiple ways that you can make money through with music, and yeah, I'd be more than happy to break down other ways that you can generate money with your music as well. So where can you make? You said where can you make movie for? You mean like for music? But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with today's regularly scheduled program. Let's close out of. Probably should have kept the Discord open. Also, where can you make money for what website? So yeah, so here, let me show you real quick. Actually, so one of the things that I do. Open up this tab over here. Okay, so one thing that you can do is you can sell your beats on this website right here called BeatStars. I think most producers are familiar with BeatStars, but if you're not already familiar with them, basically they're a website where you can host and sell your beats. Bad, I just blanked out. My bad. So BeatStars, you can use that to host your beats, and then you can put them on your website in the form of a player like this. And now people can go on, they can play the beats right there on the site. You also can just buy them immediately or buy them off of there, add them to your cart, proceed to checkout, and then people can go ahead and buy the beats, and then they instantly get the files and you instantly get the money, which is amazing because if you go to what is it? If you traditionally, like if you're selling beats to like an artist on a label, they could be more of like they could pay more. In theory, they could pay more upfront money, but in some cases, not in every single case, but there are several cases where a label takes a really long time to pay a producer the fees that they're owed. So, which is not to say like don't work with labels at all, but that is to say, the cool thing about selling your beats to like BeatStars, for example, as soon as you sell the beat, that money immediately goes to your PayPal account, and also the artist immediately gets their files. So they don't have to wait on you to sell. They don't have to wait on you to send them any files, and you don't have to wait on the label to pay the money. They pay you, and the money instantly goes into your PayPal account. So using that, and also if you want to release your own music, like for example, the music that you're hearing in the background is music that I made, just like primarily lo-fi instrumentals. There actually is a really big market for for releasing your music to your instrumentals to stream. So another website that you could use is actually to sell your music is DistroKid. So this is what DistroKid would look like. This is like what their dashboard would look like. Basically what you can do on there is you can upload your music and have people, and basically every time someone listens to it, you'll get paid for it. So yeah, so I do have a longer, more in-depth video actually on how to use and upload your music through DistroKid. I'll actually drop a link in the chat really quick to where, in case you want to sign up for DistroKid later on, you actually can get a discount for it. DistroKid, its regular fee starts at $20 a year, but through this link you actually can get it starts off at 20%. My bad. It starts off with $20 a year to upload an unlimited amount of music to all streaming sites, and then if you use the discount code, you'll actually be able to upload an unlimited amount of music for 7% off. So let's go ahead and let me find the link really quick and drop it in the chat. And if you want, I can show you, or I can if you want also, I can send you the video I made that talks about DistroKid in greater detail and why I believe all producers should sign up with DistroKid. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's close out all the tabs and let's get started with today's beat. Also, let me know if you have any questions about anything we go over. Excuse me, any questions about music in general, or any questions that you have about the beat, anything like that. I want this to be a really fun, engaging conversation. So let's go ahead and let's get started with the beat. Okay. Just going through a couple of loops right now, trying to look for the first one that catches my attention for today. A little bit on Twitch sounds good. Awesome. All these are good. I'm trying to find one that fits the vibe I'm going for today. All these are really good. And let me know if you're hearing everything clearly as well, by the way. Sounds good on YouTube. Awesome. Let's try out this one. Okay, let's try out this. We can hear everything clearly on YouTube. Perfect. Perfect. Don't put the markers. Okay. Where'd I get these sounds? I got these from there's a producer who I like who said we can hear everything clearly on Twitch. Awesome. This loop in particular, this came from a producer named Beautiful Beats. He's someone who I follow on YouTube as well as Instagram. He's a really cool producer. I really like the videos that he makes. He makes like kind of like vlog style videos where he like breaks down the different beats and songs that he makes. So he actually put up a sample pack on his website. That's where these came from. So shout out Beautiful Beats. Okay, so let's first of all. Oh, what in the world? Oh, snap, it's playing from the Finder. Okay. I was wondering why it sounded crazy. Okay. Definitely want to speed this up. Okay, that's sounding cool right now. Right now, I'm just like manipulating the loop. Probably gonna have another section number 2 that goes down an octave. Okay, I'm liking that so far. Let's see what other effects we can add to the loop. That one's crazy. Dude, that's too insane. I think I'm gonna try just dragging like my own pattern actually. Like I don't need anything really crazy. Actually, let me. I might come back to that for like a different. I might come back to that actually. Oh snap! You know what? Oh my bad. You know what? I forgot to even. I was doing that in this entire time, messing with it. I did not change my settings over. That's completely my bad. I'm over here talking. You can't even hear this. My bad. Okay, you should be able to hear it in a moment now. My bad. I knew I forgot something. Whenever you when you live stream through your DAW, you need to like change your audio settings so that way you can it can output out through through the software that's like capturing the video as well. So okay, so now you should be able to hear it. Just gotta wait for that to load back up. Thank you for letting me know. I was about to do this whole live stream just talking to myself. All right, let me know. Can you hear that now? Okay, so still adding some more effects to this. So yep, all good. Perfect, Swaggy Ryan. Thank you, appreciate that. We're gonna mix this effect in. Okay, before, after. All right. So yeah, we can hear it now. Cool. We had like maybe like one other effect on it. I don't know for sure I'll keep this actually, the wobble. I want some like subtle movement in there. Cool. Okay, I think it's a good enough spot for right now. Let's go ahead and start adding some drums. Actually, before I even do that, no, I lied. There's like one other thing I want to try out really quick. I'm gonna bypass the effects for a moment. I want to see if I can like find like a cool like chop for this loop. Okay, let's bounce that out into the quick sampler. Okay, turn that back down. Okay, let's see if we can find just for like a different section of for like to have like another section in the beat other than just doing the like having it play one octave and then having it play a different octave. Don't know for sure, but let's try it out really quick. And actually, I'll come back to that after I put some drums down. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be easier to figure it out afterwards. I do want to try mess with that though. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some drums. I'm gonna find the folder. Okay, cool. Got this. Let's go over to the drum folder. I love that clap right there. I've been using that clap a lot, but I don't care. I like how I love how it sounds actually. Now that I added the clapping, now it actually sounds kind of slow. I want to speed the beat up a little bit more. Yeah, what do you think about this tempo instead of like, I think it, what was that before? I think it was like 154. Let me know what you think about this tempo. Okay, he's got this hi-hat going right here. Solid. Awesome. Oh, nope. No, I don't like that. That's all right. Okay, but let's make this a bit more interesting. Okay, this is getting better. Whoa, chill out on that. Get in there, okay. Okay, that's getting better. Get rid of that. Let me take those. Let me put those up a little bit. Take those up. Take those down even more, actually. And then take those down. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Okay, so let's drag those over a bit. Nudge them a little bit to the right. Okay, that's going well. I need like a rim. I need like a good rim shot. Nope. Okay, okay. Definitely need to put an open hat in there. Got it. That open hat can be like turned down a little bit. Okay, so good foundation. Let's see if we can add some percussion to it. Did for like some random percussion. Maybe that. I'm literally just digging into random stuff. I want to add some type of percussion, I just don't know what. Ooh. Let me know what you're thinking about this so far. Let me know if you have any ideas or any questions or anything that you want to discuss for today. I might want to put that somewhere in there. I don't know. That's not a good spot for right now. Let's go ahead and actually, want to see if I can find that chop I was looking for earlier. So let's drag this in the quick sampler really quick. I don't know for sure, but let's play around with it. Okay, let's drag this back up. Because now I'm used to hearing it the other way, but let's see if we can find a way to like rearrange the loop. So it can be a little bit different. If not, not a big deal. Not really a deal breaker, but let's see what we can come up with. What in the world? Oh, snap. Wrong thing. Okay, beat division. Let's put this to, let's try 4. change the division up. Make those slices a bit smaller. More to choose from. This is gonna be difficult. I want to mess it for like a little while longer. Don't know for sure if I'm gonna keep this. Probably not for this beat then. Yeah, never mind. Decent idea. No, I don't think it's gonna work for this one. Might come back to that later and try it out. Let's just keep moving. Okay, so what key are we in? All right, with C minor. Let's go ahead and find 808. Which tag are we gonna do? Let's try this one first. Okay, so let's change this up here. We're in C minor. Change the polyphony to mono. Okay, let's see if we can find a cool bass line. Okay, I think I might have an idea. Might stick with that. Don't know for sure, but that's the idea we got for right now. I want to make some of those notes glide into each other too, actually. Not that one. Maybe like, yeah, second time around. Never mind. Now let's keep it just all playing the same way. Okay. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Undo that. Change that back to mono. Okay. Make all those legato too. Okay, this is a good foundation for the beat right now. I don't like to feel like it's kind of slow. No, okay, now it's too fast. Maybe let's try 160. Yeah, that's feeling better. Okay, we're definitely getting going somewhere with this now. Okay, let's see if we can add maybe like one or two other like counter melodies. Actually, I don't want to use Omnisphere. I want to use something from Native Instruments. It sounds like a dragging bit. That's better. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't know why like 57 or 157 is kind of like slow. Like one of my go-to tempos is like 164. And I feel like I've been making a lot of beats in like that tempo recently. So I was trying to do a different tempo, but it did sound really slow at I don't know why it did. It just sounded really slow at 157. So there's already like a lot going on in this loop for real, so I don't really want to add too much. But I feel like it could maybe use something like one other melody. Like even if it's like something like kind of subtle. Wait for that to load. Okay, that wasn't all the way sounding how I wanted to play it, but that did have a pretty good idea to it. I want to just to tighten up a bit. It's kind of like mimicking that the string is already in the loop. That can be a little later. This note also gonna be like a little bit later. Doesn't need to be all the way on the grid. Same thing with this one. Actually, yeah, let's slow down the attack a little bit. Maybe that's gonna help this out. Yeah, like right there. Okay, that's a good. That's good. Good. I think it's good for right now. Let's go ahead and actually start arranging this this beat. I think it's pretty good. Might add. Definitely need some other things going on to add some variety and some dynamics to this beat, but that's pretty good start for right now. Okay, let's do that. Oh, actually, and also let's save. As I'm saving, let me know. Let me know if you have any questions, anything you want to discuss. Any questions about the beat? Any comments on the beat? We're gonna call this. What are we gonna call this? Call it Stay Ready. Okay, wait for that to load back up, and then we're going to go ahead and arrange it. My goal whenever I'm arranging a beat like this, that's where I have an artist in mind, where I want an artist to rap on this. My thought process behind that is pretty much to arrange it in a typical song format. For me, that would be starting out with an intro, chorus, verse, doing all of that, structuring in a way where you could structuring in a way that's typical for a song, especially if it's gonna be something where I'm playing for someone the first time someone's going to hear this is on over the internet, whether it's on my website or whether if I happen to send this off to someone through email, rather than like being like really experimental with how the beat or the song itself is structured. I want it to be structured in a way that's familiar to the artist. And then also, whenever I sell beats, I actually let artists, or I give people access to the track outs, which means they get, when I send beats off, instead of it just looking like this, like one audio file, or specifically beats that are sold off of my website, I want them to have access to like all these, all the audio files essentially. So that way, they have the freedom to rearrange the beat however they want to after they buy it. But first off, they need to just have it in some format that's easy for them to understand, easier for them to listen to, easier for them to record over. So that's what I have in mind whenever I'm arranging a beat. So with all that said, with all that in mind, first things first, we're gonna start off with an intro. Okay, we're gonna do something with this intro though. I feel like what I'm about to do, I feel like I've done in a couple of beats I did recently, but I don't care. I still want to do with this one anyways. Where I'm gonna have like the 808 and the hi-hat play right before the chorus drops. Kind of like a similar thing to where like Pharrell and a lot of his beats, or if not all of them, he starts them off with like a 4 count. That's kind of like the idea I have in mind for this one in particular. Drag that over. Make that loop repeat. Okay, so now it's gonna sound like this. Okay, except that part's gonna come in when it gets low. That's gonna come in on the verse. Drag that back over. Actually, you know what? I want to cut this intro in half. I want to cut that in half. I want this intro to be 8 bars. I mean, sorry, I want it to be 4 bars rather than 8 bars. That's also something I've been experimenting with recently, kind of just shortening the intros down from 8 to 4. Just something I'm trying out. Just to like, because another thing that I also keep in mind whenever I'm sending beats off, whether I'm uploading them or just sending them to people, is that you want to catch the artist's attention really quick. So never have like I won't say never. In a lot of cases, unless the instrumentation is really interesting, I wouldn't recommend having an intro longer than 8 bars. That's like the max I would recommend, unless like your intro is just really interesting in terms of like musicality and things like that. But I've been trying out shortening of the intros a bit even more on beats like this, especially since this one is a bit more repetitive. Just shortening it down to like 4 bars and just getting straight to the point essentially. So let's hear what this sounds like. So we're still rocking for the verse. Maybe drop like the hi-hat for a quick second. After those 4 bars. Okay, so start. Oops. Don't want that. I want to go back higher now. So copy this part. Those should all get moved over. Eventually, I'm gonna add that other instrument I added. That's gonna be added in there somewhere. So now we're gonna change the rhythm a little bit right here. Drag this over. Just having it twice. Okay, now gonna drop the loop back down again, back down an octave. Taking out a lot of the drums. And that little part in the intro, gonna add that back in there too. Check out the rim. Oh, I forgot to copy this part of the loop. And that has to go down an octave. So it's -7. Okay, now it's the chorus. That's, I guess, where I'll put in that one other melody I added. That's gonna go for this part of the chorus. Cool. So we can pretty much repeat. We're gonna have some changes, of course, but we can pretty much repeat the verse and the chorus over now, and find some other ways to make verse 2 sound more interesting. The second chorus, I mean the third chorus rather, is pretty much gonna be the same, and then we can just have an outro. So actually, let's copy that over right now for the outro, and let's go ahead. Let's listen through for verse 2. Hear what we can do to make it sound interesting. So off rip, definitely want to take out the hi-hat right there. You can take out the 808. Maybe leave the percussion. Now let's take out the rim for like maybe the first half. Keep the percussion out. Oh, I know what. Okay, so maybe we'll add the 808 in like for the last, for like 2 final hits, right before the whole beat drops back down. Drops back in the next section. Just take this one out. Drag this over. There we go. I'm gonna make the loop repeat right there too. Okay, so I think in this part, instead of it going back down, it's going to be the higher one again. Just switch it up a little bit. All right, then over here, I have like one 808 hit, and then it will just drop back down. Open that up and delete all that. there we go. So that's pretty much the beat, actually. Relatively simple, but I think this is good. And I might put like an effect or something like that on the loop right here. Yeah, I'll put like some effect on the loop later on when I'm mixing the beat, so that way the outro kind of stands out as its own part. But let's go ahead and listen to this one time through. Let's see if there's any changes that we want to make, and we'll go on from there. Yeah, that 4-bar intro is short, but like it gets the point across. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, the intro is definitely like it's short, and I am doing that intentionally. Just want to get that artist's attention just right away. I'm hearing artists like NF, maybe like artists like Joyner Lucas. I can hear someone like them on this. So far, so good. Oh, I want to take the hi-hat out right there. Yeah, I say pretty good, really good foundation actually. Probably gonna put in some different like sound effects, different things like that, to make some of those transitions a bit smoother and more, I guess, more noticeable. Other than that, though, I think this beat's pretty good. Cool, I'm happy with how that turned out. Still some more work that needs to be done to it, but for the most part, it's pretty much there. I'd say it's like 80% of the way done. Just need some just finishing touches, like different effects on the loop in certain parts of the beat. Maybe different, like during like some of those gaps, maybe like a transition sound effect or something like that. Other than that, though, I think this is good. This is a good place to stop for right now. So yeah, so thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Twitch. So since today's Thursday, next live stream will be this upcoming Tuesday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this right now, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, we greatly appreciate it if you subscribe and turn on notifications, so that way you know whenever we go live, and also whenever I drop a new YouTube video, whether it's in long form or representing the YouTube Shorts format. Also, if you're watching this on Twitch, greatly appreciate it if you followed me on there. Everyone have a fun, safe